morning, Generals. Welcome to your HMS Wake Up Call.
We're your hosts,
I'm Cadence.
and I'm Lily.
Today is Monday, November 11th, 2019, and it is Veterans Day. Veterans Day is a public holiday held on the anniversary of the end of World War I, November 11th, to honor the U.S. veterans and victims of wars.
Let's jump right into today's news.
Hello Generals, it's Caitlin here to talk about our generals with birthdays. Oh wait, there isn't any, so let's move on to lunch. Today's lunch is brought to you by Silux, where pink is the new green. Today we're having Philly cheesesteak sandwich or fish nuggets with hush puppies. Now we want to recognize the following generals for leveling up in Reading Plus. They are Isaac Delt, Matt Keith, Kyra McAllister, Sophie Moore, Kanye Hernandez, Michaela Walston, Chase Adams, Brooklyn Kelly, Cody Bryan, Morgan White, Brianna Bryson, and Jake Johnson. We also want to recognize Keon Morgan, Emma Grifflin, and Hundi Emily for leveling up in iReady Math. Keep up the great work, Generals. Wonder what the weather's like today.
What's going on, Generals? Welcome back to the HMS weather. Don't worry, I'm back. Today is going to be 67 degrees with a low of 30 degrees. We also have 14-mile-an-hour winds and a 0% chance of rain. Wait, that's not right. Actually, it's a 20% chance of rain. Anyway, now to Elijah and Lane.
Hey, this is Elijah and Lane with your morning sports breakdown.
Winter sports pictures are this morning during first block in the oxygen.
Congratulations for the swim team for a great meet against Saddle Ridge last Thursday.
Skip it.
You're gonna need to go down like 8 pages.
Oh my gosh.
Please stand by.
Technical difficulties.
Just close out.
It doesn't stop.
Just close out. Just every time.
We want to say congratulations to the wrestling team for a great match against Saddle Ridge, and the man of the match was Josh Pelham. And that's all for today. Now, so Lily and Cadence for more news. We want to say thank you to our veterans for risking their lives for our country.
Here we have our very own Miss Parm. She is a Marine.
This is Miss Parham's son-in-law, Frank Metz. He is a Marine and served in Iraq.
This is Miss Parm's daughter, Abby Parm Metz. She is a Marine.
We want to say thank you to our veterans for risking their lives for our country.
Here we have our very own Miss Parm. She is a Marine.
This is Miss Parham's son-in-law, Frank Metz. He is a Marine and served in Iraq.
This is Miss Parm's daughter, Abby Parm Metz. She is a Marine and has served in Iraq. This is Miss Parm's husband, David Parm. He is a Marine that served in Vietnam. This is Lexi Morgan's uncle, Francisco Castrojohn. He is a chief in the Navy.
This is Lexi's grandfather named Ernest Overby Jr., and he served in Vietnam.
This man is Eddie Galen. This is Kalen Schubert's great-grandfather. He served in the Army, and his name is Sonny Brown. This is Kaylee Jackson's grandfather, Paul Jackson. He served in the Army and the Vietnam War. This is her great-grandfather, Peter Kennedy. He served in the Navy and World War II. And here's her uncle, Charlie Wood. He was in the Air Force. This is Miss Chapelier's father and Cooper Chapelier's grandfather. His name is Chuck Fry, and he is a part of the U.S. Navy. Before we finish up, we wanted to let you know. The Army has two rank structures. One is the enlisted side, which includes non-commissioned officers, the backbone of the Army, and the other is commissioned officers. On the commissioned side, the rank goes second lieutenant, first lieutenant, captain, major, lieutenant colonel, colonel, brigadier, general, major general, lieutenant general, general, and general of armies, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 stars, respectively. So there are actually 5 ranks of generals. The best way to remember this is through the acronym, Be My Little General. Our country has only had 9 5-star generals, 5 Army and 4 Navy. They include George C. Marshall, Douglas MacArthur, Dwight D. Eisenhower, Henry H. Arnold, Omar Bradley, William D. Lee, Ernest J. King, Chester Nimitz, and William F. Halsey. The last person to be awarded a 5th star was General George Washington. In 1976, as part of a commemorations for the U.S. bicentennial, George Washington was posthumously promoted to the rank of General of the Armies of the United States. What we do matters. As always, go Generals! Thank you to all of our past, present, and future veterans. Happy Veterans Day! That's the end.
There are still a couple of spots left open for the 8th grade Georgia trip, but the cutoff is quickly approaching. See Mr. Holiday if you'd like to go on this awesome adventure.
Our food drive is still going on. Make sure you are filling your homeroom boxes.
The 7th grade Atlanta trip still has some spots available. Please send in a deposit ASAP if you'd like to attend the trip.
FCA leadership will meet during first block in Miss Wynn's room today.
Miss Carter and chorus members are selling the world's finest chocolate for $1, so stop by and grab a chocolate bar.
Also, 3 of our students made a trip down to Woodland High School Saturday for all-state chorus auditions. They should get their results by Thanksgiving.
Now, remember our expectations. Be respectful, be responsible, be safe, and be generals.
Just one more thing before we go. Let's have a moment of silence and pledge to the American and Georgia flag. Everyone please stand. Attention, right hand salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now the Georgia flag. Attention, right hand salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the Georgia flag and to the principles for which it stands, wisdom, justice, and moderation.
Thank you for tuning in to the HMS Wake Up Call. That's it for today.
And as always, go Generals!